Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we'll be doing some type of Flash tutorial. I'll be showing you guys how to make a Flash animation. Here's an example of a Flash animation. Same as this right here. See how these characters are moving and everything. So yeah, I'll be teaching you guys how to do the basics. You need to use a program called Adobe Flash Player. Not Adobe Flash Player. Professional Adobe Flash CS 5.5, which you can just download from, which I'll be putting in the description box, the link in order to download the software. CSC, I believe. It's just a trial version. The actual cost is around $200. No, excuse me, $600. So anyways, just go to this website right here, press try. You want to choose excuse me, want to go to downloads, Adobe Flash Player, Adobe Flash Professional CS 5.5, try, and then download now, and then everything else should just take care. You have to sign up and everything. Just press continue trial after you install everything. Skip if this comes up to you. Okay, now first of all you want to press Action Script 3.0. This is now your stage, scene 1. So basically at the moment I will be showing you these tools right here, just to draw, just the basic tools, like for example a pencil tool, brush tool, see, pencil tool. You also have this square tool right here. You can even change it. When you hold it and let go, a tool comes out which says oval tool, rectangular, primitive, all this. So you want to press oval tool. Okay. Of course over here is the erase tool. You can make the eraser bigger or square by holding this. So you can go like this. See? Okay. Now the drawing things, you can play around with it a little bit more just to discover. The same as the paint tools. With this over here, you see over here a timeline of some sort. Every one of these little blocks is like a paper where you draw a different movement. So for example over here I can draw a circle, and then over here I can insert a keyframe. Of course over here I forgot to tell you guys, in order to move an object you have to press the mouse, move it a little bit. See? So now if I move the timeline right here, so you have this right here moving left and right, and all these over here, if you have this circle moving all the way down here, the line just, it's weird. Okay, so basically if you move the circle all the way down here, step by step, every frame till here you'll have some type of motion going like this, going all the way down. So basically, yeah, this is the basic concept of this program. But at the moment I'll be showing you something that's called a motion tween, which means that then drawing a circle and then putting it side by side by side by side by side in each and every frame step right here, you can actually make the circle move from one area to another, and having all these small steps and you doing it manually, the program itself does it for you. So as for example over here, you can right click over here, insert a keyframe, move the circle down here, highlight this entire thing, right click, create a motion tween. Excuse me. Okay, I'll teach you guys another concept. I messed up a little bit, so you want to right click this, create a motion tween right here. So afterwards, you're gonna probably have something like this. Or just one frame, doesn't matter. So if you just want to go to 25 or whatever frame you want to right click, insert a keyframe, position. So right here, you want to move the timeline all the way to the end of the frame, all the way to the end frame, the last frame. You want to press this and move this down here. Now see this? Now check this out. Now it goes from here to here, left to right, or right to left. So anyways, you can even change it a little bit, have it go a little circle by just clicking that line, doing this. You want to do a little loopy, whatever it is here, whatever you want it to do. This is the basic concept of the flash animations you always see. Just to recap, in case I wasn't clear with the instructions, remove frames. You wanna, here's your first frame, you wanna just draw something like a circle. Wanna press this mouse tool, highlight the entire thing, right click, create a motion tween. After you do this, you should get something like this. Want to right click this area, press insert keyframe position. This means that you're inserting a frame right here, which you're telling this frame is gonna be a position movement, I believe. Either way, you can just even have it a scale movement. Then, so this is right here your starting area. Excuse me. This right here is your starting area. And when you play the movie, see for example when I press enter, it plays the movie. So when you press enter, all this right here, all the way in the end, usually it means that whatever you put this, the position that you put this circle in the end, this entire frame right here is going to be moving from one area to another. So anyways, you want to press this, you want to move it to an area where you want this to move along the movie. So for example, I would like this to be here. See? An entire line right here. So now you want to move back. See? So this is your starting area, which you set it up, and the end area where you press this insert keyframe, a recap position, is where you want this to be. Now in the line itself also, you want to always click the end frame. You don't want to just like move this somewhere here, because it's just going to be the same exact thing. It's just going to be moving back actually. You want to always click the last frame and then move in this circle wherever you want it to be. So for example, see this? This is the end frame. So this is where the circle is going to end up. If you want the circle to begin somewhere, you would have to go to the first frame and move this somewhere else. So see this? Right here. And a little bit more, you know, if you want to mess around a little bit, you can make this a little curve. See? In the old Flash players, you actually used to have to do this in a very complicated step, which this new Flash version actually makes it very, very easy. See, now you can move them. Anyways, this is basically it. This is a motion tween. Now, for all these characters you see in front of you who are moving their hands and everything, they usually have, for example, let's delete this. If you want to clear the frames, you can right-click and remove frames. This is how you clear all the frames. Then you right-click again, insert a keyframe. This is like a new frame, keyframe, not insert a frame. There's two different things which I might go over if we have enough time. So anyways, so for example, here's a guy, here's a circle. You want to draw the stick figures, left. Here, and I have some small right here. You want to right click this. Actually, first of all, you want to press the arrow tool, highlight everything, and then right click the drawing, create a motion tween. Usually for some reason it's doing this right here, but anyways, if it was one area, you just have to right click where you want it to be and press insert a keyframe position, and it should insert a small dot right here, which is showing you the end of the frame. All this in the middle, you can change it if you want, but usually we just want to stick with the basics at the moment. Over here is the first frame, over here is the second frame, so we want to click the entire thing and then move this right here. It's just like as if this guy's moving around. If I press enter, see this? This guy's moving. So now of course you can make it a little bit more complicated by and insert a new layer, and then you want to draw some type of line right here, for example, and then you want to click the arrow tool right here, right click this, create a motion tween. So for example, then in the end of this layer where it's your hand is supposed to be your hand, want to press insert keyframe position, and that's it. So right now let's just get rid of one of the hands right here, delete. Anyways, I'll tell you how I did that later on, but right now just put this right here and then put this right here. So see how the hand is moving together, but two of them are two different things. See the circle over here, then you have layer 2, this entire body without this. So this one right here is an object, this one right here is an object. So now you can make the hand move a different way. So for example, if I want this hand to move like this, to end up right here, I can just do this. Of course you can press this tool right here in order to make it go round, or you can make it go bigger, smaller, whatever it is you want. Yeah, it even registers that. So basically if you make this go bigger like this, it will go bigger in the end of the frame. See how it turns by itself? This is called the motion tween, which usually it does all that for you, but let's put this a little smaller. Right here, there we go. See? And then you got a little hand movement right there, and this is how all these complicated movies that you see out there is basically done out of those small, movements. So yeah, this is the motion tween. This is basically the basics.